Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing, everyone? Ninja, thank you for the lurk. Yay! Made in the stars in the chat. How are you doing? Wolf Bay redeeming daily check-in as well. We got a full house tonight, folks. Loving it. So, yep, good to hear. I'm doing pretty good. So, I figured we'd take a little bit of a break. I know my content has been very Destiny heavy this past week because of the new expansion dropping on Tuesday last week. We will probably have more Destiny streams this week as they are releasing the first, basically what replaced the seasonal model that they've done the last few years. That first bit drops tomorrow. They actually put out a really nice looking trailer. But yeah, so I figured tonight we'd take a little bit of a breather from that and we would focus on some TCG because we haven't done that in like 2 weeks. Yes, it is shiny cardboard time. So, chat, let me adjust this a little bit. Give us a little bit more. Okay. There we are. So let's do this. Hey, Wilbur. How's it going? Amusingly enough, Wilbur, yeah, Wolfbay was actually just asking about you on Com Day, seeing how you're doing. What about my mic? Pretty sure it's on. Stream is telling me it's on. You can't hear me, correct? So why can some people... Whoops! Eh, you, maybe you had muted just because you didn't need like the audio feedback when you're streaming or something. It's all good. It is all good. Good to hear, Wilbur. All right. So, super important question of the night, chat. Which one are we going to start off with? We playing Scarlet or Violet first? Okay, looks like we got both at once. Maybe. I've actually got most of my existing base set Scarlet and Violet, which I actually don't have much of already sorted. So these will actually be fairly easy for me to go through. Oh, I know. I actually worked on that stuff a little bit, like super late night yesterday too, just as a way to decompress from all the insanity going on. Oh, nice. What you gaming tonight? More Fortnite? Oh, nice. Oh, very cool. Whee! Yeah, Wolfbay got a 96%er shiny. I didn't get any like super great shinies, but I did get a couple that were okay PvP IVs during that first hour. And then I wound up getting like she wound up getting 27 shinies, I wound up getting 28 plus I got slack off. Yeah, I got like 496ers, but that was about it. And none of them were shiny. Yeah, we had people basically doing the same, had the same pretty much expression on Discord too. And if you are just tuning into the stream, how's it going? So, if you are just tuning in, if you're new to the stream, welcome. Hello. As you probably predicted, I'm Boris. And tonight, we are opening some Pokemon cards. Feel free to drop into chat, say hello. We don't bite much. Final Shape's going pretty good. Completed the campaign. I opted not to go with to play it through on Legendary first thing, just because I wasn't planning on doing day one raid. Thankfully, because oh my god, that was absolutely insane. So I decided to go ahead and play it normal, just so I could actually just enjoy the story and actually make sure I got through it in a pretty good clip. And then I've done a lot of the like some of the post story things. Oh yeah, I've seen other people do legendary. Like if I had a group to play, if I had a couple other people playing through legendary, I absolutely would. But playing on my own and streaming, I really just want more of the story experience. I'm because the reality is I'll have a full year and then some to go back through and beat everything on legendary at my own pace. But because of just the nature of it, I really wanted to just be able to enjoy the story. I played most of Lightfall on Legendary. My biggest issue is because I main Hunter. Hunters don't exactly have the survivability that's the other two classes do to make those more challenging activities on solo easier. Pretty much unless you're crushing on invisibility. And since I don't typically do that, it makes some of those things solo pretty challenging. Oh yeah, Leopard and his team were having all kinds of hell on the first couple encounters. Took them like 8 hours to get through the first encounter, and then I don't think they even got past the second encounter after being on it for like 30 hours. Yeah. Well, I mean, going like 48 hours after release, I'm pretty sure there were only like 6 teams that even cleared it. Now, granted, they had to do it on challenge difficulty, so it was much harder than it was normally going to be. And once people dial in on the mechanics, I'm sure we'll see the clear times drop quite a bit. But yeah, definitely a very brutal day one. Ooh, I like the art on that promo. That's pretty nice. Yeah, yeah, that campaign is certainly absolutely wild. The raid, completely bonkers. Overall, amazing expansion. I've absolutely been loving it. I was very disappointed when they delayed Final Shape as long as they did. But at the same time, the fact that they did a really good job on it, I can certainly forgive it, unlike a lot of the other times where they've had delays and it still didn't come out great. Which Queen was great after delay? Hey, but Lightfall after the delay it had, ugh. Yeah, absolutely. So, we have our first. Honestly, one of my favorite bits with the weekend and everything was having to give my wife a summary of kind of what the whole story with the final shape was, like what is it, etc., etc. Having to explain that to somebody whose only real exposure to Destiny has been either me talking about it or watching some streams like Leopard and Dado. Oh, when I've been watching it, so that was certainly interesting. Definitely tested my ability to try to summarize things concisely. Oh, for sure. I mean, the reality is it's 10 years of very detailed lore all rolling into something. I don't recall if there's a Vulpix in this set. It's a good question, actually. I know there are Vulpix in some of the other sets in the Scarlet and Violet block. I just don't recall if there's one in the base. Yeah, the fact that the super simplified, summarized version of the game's plot is a 10-hour YouTube video says something. This is Scarlet and Violet. This is the base Scarlet and Violet set. All right, for sure. Yeah. The only reason I understand it as well as I do is because I have been very deep into the lore, both on my own and then also to watch most of My Name is Bife's videos. But I also spent, especially in Destiny 1, I spent a lot of time like going over like a lot of the lore and things like that myself. Three freaking flittles. Okay. Yeah, I just don't. There. I think that's going to be a better. Yeah, that's going to be better for us. Three little lunches. Let's go. Probably won't get all three of these packs, but we'll find out. All right, so let's get this show on the road. We have Fire Energy, Starly, Tarantula, Watrell, oh, Croker, the Krokorok, Fortress, Rocky Helmet, Reverse Hollow Mabostiff, Reverse Hollow Slowpoke, or wait, no, regular Mabostiff, Reverse Hollow Slowpoke, Reverse Hollow Quavacal, and okay, Magnezone EX to kick us off. Starting the hits early tonight. Where are all my sleeves? Ah, here we are. Yeah, I could not find any of my soft sleeves for a moment there. Okay, I think I found enough though. Uh, Case in point, this is a valuable lesson to chat. Uh, uh, Remember to always make sure you have the things you need to wrap it up before you start. I see your final shape raid race badge. Yeah, I see it. I actually had to mouse over it to see what it was because I didn't recognize it right at the start. Yeah, I see your raid race badge. So we have our second pack of Scarlet and Violet in our first ETB of the evening. Now you might be asking yourself, hey Boris, why do you buy ETBs so much? Well, I usually buy one of each type of ETB that's released. Sometimes more depending on the set, but typically it's one. And the reason for that, more than anything else, is they make for very convenient, very nice collector's way to store the cards in that set. So I've got most of the Scarlet and Violet era ones on the shelf behind me you can't really see. All right. But yeah, so I do that just because it creates for a nice little aesthetically pleasing look to store the cards rather than just like a plain white card box, which is why I've got like all my old Magic the Gathering in. And I've got so much of that I don't even want to start trying to go through that project to figure out what I still have in there. Because, all right, so we have Psychic Energy, Mankey, Squawkabilly, Capsicid, Alomomola, Oinkalone, Spiritomb, Ultra Ball, Reverse Hollow Heracross, Reverse Hollow Pokegear 3.0, and Klefki, one of my least favorite Pokemon designs in the entire franchise. Yes, we got Adult Lunch, the Adult Lunchable. That is fantastic. BLTs are delicious. Although I have to do them if I have any kind of condiment on them, I have to have ranch because I cannot stand mayo. Like plain mayo is probably one of the most disgusting things ever to me. But if it's done with ranch, then it's great. I'm just not a fan of mayo. Just both the taste and texture has just never sat well with me. Like if I wanted something super white and boring, I'd probably be a Republican. Okay. Pack number 3. Nah, you're not boring. You also have flavor. All right. So we have Water Energy, Little, Shroomish, Mankey, Charcadet, Cyclizar, Vitality Band. Toxicity. In our city. In our city. Squawkabilly. Toxicity again. Is it the same Toxicity? Yep. And Reveroom. You guys are great. Love you guys, chat. All right. Moving on. Pack. This what? Pack 4? Aww. Wow, that pack was actually in there backwards. Kind of wild. Oh, I know you do. Okay. Fighting Energy. Capsicid. Potion. Weasel. Energy Retrieval. Mousehold. Crocolore. Florges. Reverse Hollow Kirlia. Nice artwork on that one. Grievard, Reverse Hollow. And King Gambit. Absolutely the fuck not, Wilbur. But no, I would not kill anyone. Not intentionally, anyway. No. I had at least 3 people giving me a massive headache.
Skill issue.
Oh, chat, you are all unhinged. That's why you are my people. Electric Energy. Pomo. Toadscruel. Rotom. Chansey. Espathra. Arven. Cacturn. Reverse Hollow Bisharp. Reverse Hollow Arven. And Houndstone. So that's 2 packs now. We've gotten both the regular and the reverse hollow of the same card in the same pack. Weird. All right. Oof. Yeah, it truly is. Fantastic. In fact, that will be either of my kids after they grow up, the way they're going. Leader of the cult. Absolutely. Dark Energy. There's the lunch. Slowpoke. Latrell. Zangoose, Muck, Vivian. Yes, yes, you do. Like, actually. Doxbun, Reverse Hollow Sandaconda, Reverse Hollow Spiritomb, a Full Art Professor's Research. I like how the way they do the kind of the outline around it actually gives it a very 3D look to it. Honestly, might be one of my favorite Full Art Professor's Research arts. You know, I bet if I were to ever like go completely gray and shit, I could probably pull off a cosplay like that. I'd probably have to lose about 20 pounds though. And well, Taco Bell is great, so good luck with that. And if you are just tuning in, welcome and hello. For those who are new here, I am Boris. And tonight we are opening up a couple of ETBs. Yeah, for a few years there, I was toying with the idea of trying to put together a Halloween costume of Professor Willow from Pokemon Go. But I would have to get rid of the beard to do that properly, and I don't feel like making that kind of commitment. No idea who that is. All right. So we have Psychic Energy, a rare candy, Fido, Dedenne, Pineco, Messagoza, Heracross. Oh yeah, that one. Okay. Defiance Band, Reverse Hollow Oinkalone. Ooh. Illustration Rare Fido. Love it. And Corridon. I don't know if I've got that set up or not. I also triggered one as well. But I'll have to probably go back in and crop it. Ah yes. Fido. Oh. Pokemon. And also something you can say when you want to get bred. Doggy style. It's bred, and it's a dog. Therefore, it is bred doggy style. I know you hate that you hate that I'm not wrong. Error 404. And key spam. Clean up aisle 3. Clean up aisle 3. Suppose people can read this if it's actually right side up. Okay. Sorry. Clean up aisle 2. Clean up aisle 2. You're welcome. All right, we have fire. Because it is getting hot in here, isn't it, apparently? We have Krogunk. We have Dedenne. Pretty sure this is a different Dedenne art than the first one that we pulled, too. So I think we got both of them now. Kirlia. And for all you know, I'm already not wearing pants, so... Yeah. Switch. Tatsugiri. You don't know that. Scovalian. Torkoal. Reverse Hollow Alomomola. Reverse Hollow Growlithe. And Miraidon These Nuts. Yes. I love how the fact we start talking about bred doggy style and not wearing pants, and suddenly my viewer counts on both platforms are spiking upwards. I love the internet. All right. So this is our last pack out of the first ETB. Then we move on and see what we pull out of the Pokemon Scarlet ETB. So, I gotta say, this has been a very vibrant crowd tonight. I absolutely love it. I honestly wasn't anticipating streaming tonight. I was kind of on the fence about it, but the fact that I decided on a whim to go ahead and do a TCG stream, and we have so many people turning up for it and chat being super active and engaging, just I can't ask for a better stream. All right. So we have Grass Energy, Little, Fuecoco, Empty Heads All Around, Drowsy, Nimona, Drifblim, Nestball, Pachirisu, Reverse Hollow Tropius, Reverse Hollow Beach Court, ooh, and Toxicroak EX to close out the first ETB of the evening. This ETB treated us pretty well. I mean, 4 hits on 9 packs. Not too shabby. And, of course, chat, that means we're only halfway done. And realistically, if this stream keeps going as is, I might be tempted to crack open that Crown Zenith. Because you guys are awesome. course, we have the Wonderful Player's Guide. Same as the last one, but in red. I need to go back in at some point and edit my sound alerts so I can actually hear when the sound alerts turn, because right now I don't actually hear them. Like, I hear all my other alerts, but not the sound. Yes. Yes, it is. So we have the Corridon promo. Sure thing. No worries. All right. So we're going to kick off with the second ETB of the evening. How are we all doing, chat? Make sure you're all taking care of yourself. Hope you've all made sure to eat today, drink plenty of water, all that jazz. Or metal if you don't necessarily like jazz. Either way. I'm pretty sure water is just one of the compounds that's in coffee and alcohol, but I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, I suppose it counts. It's at least got water in it. I mean, we could be like cats and get most of our water from our food. Okay. So we have Psychic Energy, Watrell. No, that's fair. Zangoose, Krogunk, Dedenne, XP Share, Toadscruel, Cyclizar, here, Lizard, Reverse Hollow Lunch, our second Reverse Hollow Toxtricity of the evening. Okay. We got the full art mommy and daddy issues. I will have to find more sleeves later. You know, if you had to explain the plot of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet badly, it's basically exploring the dangers of AI through mommy and daddy issues. Kind of a weird avenue for Pokemon to go for a plot, but they went there. Of course, their previous game before that was let's go back in the phone with the help of God and a cell phone. Yeah, absolutely. Let me take a look, check on that. All right. Answered that for you. But yeah, generally speaking, it shouldn't be too much different. It would be different if you're dealing with like the west side of town. But I'm pretty sure that's on the east side. All right. So we have fire energy. Flabebe. Growlithe. Hey, P. Loki. Welcome to the stream. Hello from you. Hello to our good friends on YouTube. I actually utilize them for TCG Ego, so I don't. Staravia. Ralts. Heracross. Crocodile. Flamigo. Yeah, no problem. The other thing too is I found that when I was doing that, people were coming into the stream only for that and they weren't really engaging. Flamigo. Reverse Hollow Floatzel. Reverse Hollow Pokegear. And Hollow Cyclizar. Here, lizard. Okay. We have another fighting energy. We have Kirlia. We have Switch. Empty Head. Tropius. Vitality Band. Toxtricity. Mousehold. Reverse Hollow Magneton. Reverse Hollow Grievard. And Klefki again. I'm not sure what's worse about the design of Klefki. The design itself, or the fact that technically the keys that are on it aren't actually even part of the Pokemon. It's literally just a bare key ring animated. Okay. And we roll. Yeah. If you actually look into like the Pokedex entries and things like that, those keys there on Klefki actually aren't even part of the Pokemon itself. Those are keys that it finds and it just collects. So it's the actual part that's actually the Pokemon is literally just the animated key ring. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's just like it's such an odd design. I mean, it's something that I'm okay with the fact that in Go it's exclusive to France. Okay. All right. So we have Psychic Energy. Yeah, it in Pokemon Go, Klefki is a regional exclusive to France because Kalos is based on France. So they decided when Gen 6 was rolling out to give France a regional exclusive for it. Kind of like how they did Bouffalont is exclusive to like the New York area, like the in because Bouffalant's from Gen 5, and Unova is based off of New York City. Alright, so we have Tandem Mouse, Pokegear, Floette, Pawmi, Fortress, Rocky Helmet, Mabosstiff, Reverse Hollow Arven. Ooh! Hello, hello! We got the gold electric energy. That is solid. And Halucha. Quite pretty. Alright. So we got another pack ready to roll. But yeah, so if I stream tomorrow, it's actually probably going to be like an afternoon stream. It'll probably be earlier than my normal streams, but it's probably going to be Destiny just because we have the actual launch of the actual seasonal content rolling out. Wednesday, no stream. Thursday, possibly. And then probably Friday and Saturday. Or at least one of those days. All right. Sorry, just answering a work-related question here. Because there's no rest for the weary. Okay, have a good night, Wolf Bay. Thank you for dropping in. All right. Metal Energy. Pokeball. Rotom. Palpad. La Bebe. Crocolore. Florges. Muck. Reverse Hollow Flittle. Reverse Hollow Spiritomb. And Skeledirge. All right. And we are rolling right along. So we have 4 more packs here. If chat is still as bumping as it has been, and if people are still interested, I may open some others, but we'll see how it goes. Outside of that, I might flip us over to some Destiny if it's kind of slowing down. I haven't decided yet, though. We'll see how tonight goes. We have Lightning Energy, Smoliv, Wiglet, Grievard, Maschiff, Miriam, Spiritomb, Ultra Ball, Reverse Hollow Varoom, Reverse Hollow Oinkologne, and Coradon EX. You love to see it. Okay. Yes, pretty galore. How's it going, Sprat? Okay. We have Darkness Energy, Toxel, Ralts, Growlithe. Oh, yeah, for sure. Shuppet, Vivian, Doxpoon, Tatsugiri, Reverse Hollow Skeledirge, Reverse Hollow Growlithe, and Annihilate. Yes, Ape OP. Okay. Have a good night. So what type of deck are you building out? And then I know it won't help for anyone who is on mobile, but if you are on desktop, I actually have a channel extension down below the stream where you can actually pull up and reference individual cards. All right. So we have Psychic Energy. Have a good night, Wolf. Spupa. Meditite. Energy Search. Grimer. Oh, nice. Espathra. Arven. Cacturn. Reverse Hollow Staravia. Reverse Hollow Beach Court. And Professor's Research. Okay. And we are rocking and rolling. Hard to believe it's only like 10:30, so I know we haven't been streaming for super long yet. Only about an hour. All right. We have Fire Energy, Panda Mouse, Smoliv, Primeape, Palmy, Scovillian, Torkoal, Breloom, Quaxwell, Charcadet, and Arboliva. Excuse me. So, from that first ETB, we got our Magnezone EX. We got the Full Art Professor's Research with Professor Turo. We had the Illustration Rare Fido, Toxicroak EX, the Full Art Arven. We got the Super Shiny Gold Lightning Energy, and Koraidon EX. First four were in the first one. Those last three were in that second ETB. Okay. So, actually, you know what? We're going to keep these out because chat's been good to me tonight. So, therefore, I should be good to chat. How about some bonus content, chat? I mean, sometimes I can fill up 30 minutes. But I mean, I've already filled up an hour. All right. So we got our fancy player's guide there. Now, Crown Zenith, for those of you who are not super familiar with TCG, Crown Zenith has a little bit of a reputation for being a fairly fun set to open. So we have, first of all, the fantastic Lucario V-Star promo. But Crown Zenith, it's got a reputation for having pull rates that actually make you feel like you have a pretty good shot at pulling something when you're opening up. Let's see what we get. Of course, I'll have to switch gears and remember to pull 4 rather than pull 1. I think that's just 4. Yep. So we have the Lightning Energy, Luxio, Digging Duo, Shaman, Larvesta. Larvesta, by the way, the shiny of it is coming to Pokemon Go later this month. I think it's like the 21st. However, it is still being limited to egg hatch, and we all know Larvesta's odds from egg hatch are not good anyway. So the shiny is also going to be very not good for odds to get it. We have Oddish, Seal, Potion, Aeron. Okay. Popping off with the Galarian Gallery series, Deontay full art. Mm-hmm. That's a gorgeous one. And speaking of Larvesta, it's a Volcarona. But yeah, things like this are why this set has a reputation for being an actual fairly fun one to open. Because between the primary set and then that Galarian Gallery subset in there, you actually have a pretty good pull rate to pull something kind of neat. Like, because the pull rates, it's not a super valuable set as far as like the costs of individual cards. However, it's a very fun one to open regardless. Yeah, it's a gorgeous card. All right. Whoops. Let's try this again. I'm still in Scarlet and Violet era mode. Here we are. That's better. So we have a Fighting Energy, a Rare Candy, Luxio, Trekking Shoes, Riolu, Yungoos, Cherubi, Starly, Switch, Leon, Reverse Hollow, and a Green V. Okay. Our third pack of Crown Zenith. We are rocking. So how's everyone else doing in chat? All right. We have Fire, Ultra Ball, Friends in Hisui, who, if you're keeping track at home, are all dead. Lost Vacuum, Tangela, Baltoy, Galarian Meowth, Wailmer, Shinx, Reverse Hollow Kyogre, and Wailord. In the age-old words of Montgomery Scott, Admiral, there be whales here. Okay. We have Grass Energy, Rare Candy, Luxio, Electric, Riolu, Starly, Scyther, Pokeball, Yungoos, Reverse Hollow Crushing Hammer, and Zeraora. All right. Continuing right along, shall we? Okay. V-Star Token, Friends in Sinnoh, who, unlike Friends in Hisui, are presumably not all dead. Gloom, Ultra Ball, Love Disc, Chatot, Yanma, Pawniard, about ready to shank somebody, Bidoof, Reverse Hollow Aggron. Really? And our second green V out of the same ETB. Yeah. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Okay. We have Electric Energy. Yeah, that's fair. We have Gloom, Great Ball, Graveler, Corfish, Pawniard, Seal, Rockruff, Aeron, Galarian Gallery Riolu. It's a nice one at least. And Tapu Lele. All right. So we have 4 packs left in this Crown Zenith ETB. I'll be honest, I'm not sure how much longer after this is done that I'm going to keep streaming tonight. Unfortunately, I've been dealing with a fair bit of stuff going on. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep because of it. But also, too, just been dealing with a lot of hip pain today. And sitting down for any length of time is not super great for me at the moment. Alright. Fighting Energy. Carnivine. Lost Vacuum. Laeron. Yungoos. Cherubi. Execute. Rockruff. Reverse Hollow Purloin. And Salandit. Right. Okay, so regular Purloin, my bad. Reverse Holo Salandit and double. Okay. So, I mean, we've technically had 4 hits in this. It's just 2 of them are green and B. So that's a little oof. And if you're just tuning in on Twitch or YouTube, don't forget to follow the channel, and that way you can keep in the loop as far as when we go live and when we post up some new content. New TikTok went out today. Just a clip from our one of our Destiny 2 streams last week, in which we showed that even if the floor is lava, the ceiling being made of wet paper towels is a viable escape strategy. So we have Fire Energy, Trekking Shoes, Layeron, Friends in Sinnoh. Again, these are your not dead friends. Tangela, Baltoy, Galarian Meowth, Wailmer, Shinx, Reverse Hollow Great Ball, Zeraora VMAX. Alrighty. Yeah, definitely. Lots of color in that card. Camera doesn't pick it up quite as well as in person does, for sure. So this is going to be our penultimate pack of the night. So we're going to kick it off with a Psychic Energy, Trekking Shoes again, Shaman, Friends in Hisui. Again, for those playing at home, these are your dead friends. Aron, Riolu, Starly, Scyther, Emolga. I did not get the shiny in the Pokemon Go event with Emolga this past week, but oh well. Definitely had a much better community day to make up for it. We have Reverse Hollow Rockruff and Blossom. But yeah, so for those of you who might be tuning in more recently and missed it earlier, Gumi Community Day in Pokemon Go this past weekend went fairly well. Walked around for 3 hours with one of my partners, and she got 27 shinies. I somehow, even though it didn't feel like it, actually managed to get 28. And I also managed to pull a shiny Slack off out of field research. So, super solid calm day. I really can't complain. Also, because of using the party up feature and doing the party challenges, actually was able to preserve my supply stockpile where I wasn't running out of Pokeballs as easy, everything like that. So it's actually pretty solid. And then there is another community day in Pokemon Go this month. I believe it's on Sunday the 22nd? Or no, Saturday the 22nd. My bad. And that one is actually a Community Classic for Cyndaquil. So if you don't have a shiny Cyndaquil or you missed out on it when it was in a Calm Day a few years back, good opportunity to go ahead and get some shiny Cyndaquil and get a Typhlosion with Blast Burn. All right. So our final TCG pack of the night. Gonna kick us off with a Water Energy, a Shaman, Crushing Hammer, Dusclops, Helioptile, Pancham, Switch, Snorunt, Larvesta. Ooh. Galarian Gallery Suicune V. Not a bad pull there. Very nice. And Volcarona. Okay, so 6 hits out of the 9 packs in the Crown Zenith ETB. Of course, 2 of them are green Vs. But we did also get the Zero Aura VMAX, and we did also get 3 really nice of the Galarian Gallery sub-series in there. Deontay, Riolu, and Suicune V, so can't complain about that one. Overall, not a bad pull out of 3 ETBs tonight. If I had to say, I'd say my favorites. Honestly, probably a toss up between the Deontay, the Fido, and the Suicune. Although this is actually one of the few full art Professor's researches that I actually do really like. And in case you missed it earlier, the reason I actually do kind of like this one is because of that highlight they do around him. Actually, depending on how the light reflects off it, actually gives it a very 3D type quality to it, where it kind of looks like he's actually elevated above the background of the card. So honestly, is probably one of my favorite as far as the full art Professor's researches go. So yeah, overall, I can't complain. We definitely had some solid luck tonight, which solid luck and fantastic chat, fantastic stream so far. I really cannot complain. So I'm going to go ahead and get these tucked away where they need to go for now. Definitely have some card sorting to do. But you're striking good with the Galarian Galleries when the Riolu is kind of the third best, because that is not a bad looking card either. So, meanwhile, yeah, for sure. So I'm going to flip this over here. Part of me wants to keep streaming, but definitely part of me is starting to feel enough pain where I think I am probably going to want to go ahead and call it for the night. As much as I don't want to, because chat, you have been amazing tonight, and we've definitely had a lot of good fun. It's been a very interactive, very high energy stream, which I was not honestly expecting tonight. I was expecting kind of a low key, maybe 1 or 2 people tune in and watch me chill and open up some packs. Instead, we actually had some very vibrant discussions in chat, We had a lot of other good, enjoyable things going on. But yeah, so I think I'm going to unfortunately have to go ahead and call it there, simply because I am definitely in more pain sitting down than I really want to be. Unfortunately, just I've got, for those of you who know me, I deal with some hip issues and back issues here and there, and unfortunately, the last couple days have been pretty rough. So with that in mind, I do want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. Again, if you're new to the channel, drop a follow. Doesn't cost you anything. Lets you know when we go live. I will. My plan right now is to stream tomorrow. So I will be streaming some Destiny 2 because we have the launch of Season 1 Echoes. Those going live. So I will probably be streaming that probably starting sometime about mid-afternoon. I won't be streaming late until the night because I've got some other stuff I want to work on, some other things going on. So with that in mind, I do want to thank you all. You are amazing. And the level of support I've gotten on the streams and in my other content, you know, I can't ask for a better group of followers. You guys are amazing. And the fact that so many people have started to tune in and want to watch my boring ass open cards and mediocre play Destiny while I chat with them, you know, that's amazing stuff. And you guys are awesome. So with that, I bid you all adieu until next stream. You all have a great rest of your night. And goodbye.